What's happening, folks? Back with another reaction, back with some more Simple Minds, and we're back for the final tune on their 1985 album, Once Upon a Time. Once again, shout out to Philip, as well as all the folks who've been following this. And the last tune is Come a Long Way. And indeed, we have come a long way. I've gone through multiple albums. There's been a number of people who've been here for most, if not all of it. I imagine about a year and a half now, because in early May is when I started this channel after running a different one for a long time. And it would have been a few months at least after that. So again, probably about a year and a half. Either way, once again, big shout out to Phil for sharing this and much, much else. And yeah, the phrase speaks to distance traveled. That could be, of course, physical distance. It could be emotional distance, temporal distance, probably, or at least likely a combination thereof, if not all. So I wonder, what will be said about the distance that's been covered and what destination has been arrived at, or perhaps it is yet another way station in a continuing or undetermined journey that will go into the future. Either way, it suggests experience. It suggests an accumulation of time and perspective. I wonder what that might mean in practice. We'll see what I can catch. Luca, you are hilarious. This is Simple Minds. The tune is Come a Long Way, and it's the final track on their 1985 album, Once Upon a Time. that little mini breakdown. I wish you could see her. It's like those big string synths. I was thinking about the lyrics in advance, or the title, and I wasn't necessarily thinking about scale, but it does feel like it was bigger scale. There are at least a couple moments, including that line referencing arms race. Now, there can be, an emotional arms race between people, perhaps, but, a song in the mid-'80s, it's hard not to think of a more literal interpretation there, and if that's the case, and I forget what the other one was, of course, in the moment, but then it makes me think we're talking about, humans have come a long way, but, we are in a moment of peril, perhaps. But it did sound also like it was looking forward, in the idea that if this isn't the end, then, the moment or the hour is not now. I forget exactly what the line was, but it seemed to suggest that it's an ongoing story, despite we've come a long way, meaning we're not at a destination per se, not unless, there's no future. But yeah, again, I enjoyed the epic feel to the tune. It did have, again, some vocals that were very soaring in nature, but a couple moments also that seemed to speak to perhaps slightly earlier, sort of these charismatic, unpredictable, or unexpected moments in the delivery. But either way, as I said, it felt like a big tune in terms of what it was speaking about, and ultimately, yeah, the guitar. I did love the drums in this one. Just some certain aspects in particular struck out, that sort of booming snare, and then again that sort of ride cymbal that was guiding some of the percussion in certain moments, which, as I listen to percussion in a lot of different genres, I do think the years and years and years of listening to techno, it influences the way I hear certain drum types. Like, I key in on them sometimes, perhaps disproportionate to their role in the track, but because not only are they keeping time in a way that's not too far away from the rhythms of where I hear ride cymbals and other parts of percussion, hi-hats and so on, in the world of techno, but because they do serve a similar purpose, even in a rock tune, a synth rock tune, where they're driving the energy of the track, and they provide this sort of, again, metronome's the wrong word, but this cyclical bracing of the other sonics of the track. So I don't know if anything I'm saying makes sense to people, but I do shout out to all the folks who've been along for the ride. It's cool that we were able to finish 2 albums at the same time, and again, I appreciate those who are maybe, a bit wary or skeptical of doing both this and the Empires and Dance album at the same time, but I am glad I did. So big shout out again to Philip for sharing everything. At this point, Luca, despite you looking like an adorable, she could be on like a kitten calendar or kitten postcard at this point, but I do have to get up, so we'll see what happens when I move my arm. I guess we're good, because she's going to do a stretch, so if we can get her back down here quickly, yes, I think we are all good. Do let me know what you think of the album closer. I will see you next time. Peace.